Hi everyone, welcome to Mr. B's learning channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the circle. You can see a diagram of circle. So let us start with the definition of a circle. A circle is all points in the same plane that lie at an equal distance from a center point. Let me find the equation of the circle. Let AB is the center of the point. AB, the center of the point, and XY is any point on the circumference of the circle. XY, any general point. Okay, then the distance from center to that point is known as a radius. We are normally using small letter r. So let me find the value of r. I can use the distance formula to get the length from center to any point. That is the value of radius. So I will show you that one. R is equal to square root of x2 minus x1, that is x minus a all square plus y minus b all square. That is the radius. So when you square both sides, that is r square is equal to x minus a all square plus y minus b all square. This equation is applicable to all the points on the circumference of the circle. Therefore, we consider this as the equation of the circle, where AB is the center of the circle and R is the radius. They are fixed, and XY is the general point, any point on the circle. So the equation of the circle, we can write it x minus a all square plus y minus b all square is equal to r square. This is the equation of the circle. So for finding the equation of a circle, you need center and a radius. That is very important. Now, what happens if a circle is given, its center is at the origin? You can see that in the diagram. What will be the equation of the circle? That is the simplest equation of the circle, okay, because the center is 0, 0. So in the place of a and b, we can write 0 and 0. So it's going to be x minus 0 all square plus y minus 0 all square is equal to r square. So the equation of the circle become x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is the equation of the circle with the center at the origin. You will get a question from using this equation also. You will get a lot of questions. So this is the main equation. The general equation of a circle with the center, any point is x minus a all square plus y minus b all square is equal to r square. So when it comes to a circle with the center at the origin, you have to use the second formula, the simplest formula, that is x square plus y square is equal to r square. Is it clear? Now look at this question. In each, because I'm giving 3 questions. In each of the cases, you have to find center and radius. Very easy question. Can start with the first question. Look at here, you have to find the center and the radius. You have to compare this equation with the standard one. So x minus a all square plus y minus b all square is equal to r square. So in the place of a and b, what is here? 3 and 2. So the center is going to be 3, 2. X value is 3 and y value 2. And the radius, this 81 is in the place of r square, right? So therefore, r is equal to square root of 81. So the answer is 9. Square root of 81 is plus or minus 9. So you have to choose 9 because a radius is always positive, greater than 0. So these are the answer. Now coming to the second question. X square plus y minus 1 all square is equal to 10. Compare this one with the standard form. What is the standard form? X minus a all square plus y minus b all square is equal to r square. So x minus a, here only x square is there. X square we can write x minus 0 all square. a is 0, right? Then y minus 1 all square is equal to 10. So center is equal to 0, 1. Or straight away we can write, when inspection you know that center is 0 and 1. Then r square is 10, right? Therefore r radius is equal to, r means radius, square root of 10, positive value. Clear? So we got answer to that second question also. Now moving to the third question. X plus 3 all square plus y minus 2 all square is equal to 25. In the standard form, x minus y minus is there, negative is there inside the bracket. So we can see x plus 3. We can rewrite this one, x minus minus 3. Did you see that? X minus minus 3, negative, negative, positive, you know that. All square plus y minus 2 all square is equal to 25. Now this question is very simple. So the center AB is same as what? Minus 3 and 2. So in general, if you see plus there, don't take 3 as the x value of the center. You have to take minus 3, right? Then r square is equal to 25. Therefore, r is equal to square root of 25. Answer is 5. Is it clear? So this is how. This is a very simple question. Now what will be the radius and the center if you are given same type of questions without bracket or brackets are opened? Here the brackets are there. This is the bracket form. Easily we can find the center and radius. If there is no bracket, how do you do it? Don't worry. I will make it very simple. Okay, we are going to do that type of question. Okay, now look at this question. Find the center and radius of the circle. The equation is given. You know, in an equation, if you see x square and y square together there, that is representing the equation of the circle. But unfortunately, this is not in the bracket form. So you have to write this one in the bracket form. Then we can find out center and radius very easily. I'm going to make this one in the bracket form. Just watch here. For that, we are using the method completing the square. But it is very easy here. So first what you have to do is only keep on the left hand side only x terms and y terms. No other terms must be here. Only x terms and y terms must be there on the left hand side. I can see minus 20. I have to send other side. That is going to be x square plus 8x plus y square plus 6y is equal to 64 already there on the right hand side. Then minus 20 will go, other side is going to be plus 20. Is it clear? Okay, now go to the left hand side. You can see a quadratic expression in x and a quadratic expression in y. In that order you have to write it. But these quadratic expressions are incomplete. You can see that ax square plus bx plus c is missing here. Then when it comes to y, quadratic expression in y, ay square plus by plus c, here it is missing there. So you have to introduce that number c here in both cases without changing this equation. I will show you that number, when you go to the quadratic expression in x, you have to take the b value. What is the b value here? 8. Then the method is take, the new number is b divided by 2 all square. This one you have to use it. That is completing the square. So in both cases, b, first the quadratic expression in x, what is the b value? 8. Similarly, in y, what is the b value? 6. In both cases, you have to use this method. Let me start with the x. So the b value is 8. That is the coefficient of x. Divided by 2, then square it. So it's going to be what? 16. That you have to introduce. I will show you how you are going to write the new number. That is x square plus 8x plus 16. Do you see that? Now you have to move to the next quadratic expression, that is y square plus 6y. What is the b? What is b here? 6. Take 6 divided by 2, then square it. So it's going to be what? 9, right? That 9 you have to write it here. Now we can see that this is a complete quadratic expression. See, this is a complete quadratic expression. So you can write in bracket form very easily. But remember one thing, when you write new numbers on the left hand side, the same number you have to write it in the right hand side, isn't it? Here 64 plus 20 is going to be 84. Then plus the new number 16. The way you write in the left hand side, you have to write it in the right hand side also. Otherwise, the equation will be imbalanced. So it's 9. Do you see that one? We cannot change the equation. At the same time, you can see that whatever we want, it is there. Now, look at here, the first quadratic expression, we can write it in the bracket form very easily. So you can write like that, first bracket in terms of x square, then second bracket y close bracket square. Then how do you find values, the numbers in the bracket? Go to the first bracket. Now the symbol that is plus or minus, you have to write it the symbol of b. That is, here it is plus. So I am writing plus here. Then square root of c is 16. That is going to be 4. Is it clear? So x plus 4 all square. Then next one, y. Then the symbol of b is positive. Then square root of c is 3. You have to take the square root of c and write it there. Do you see that one? Then this side, you can just add it. So it's going to be 84 plus 16. That is 100 plus 9, 109. In fact, these two things are same. These two equations are same. But the last one that you got it now is in the bracket form. Now we can write the center and radius very easily. What is center? Can you guess? Center is minus 4, then minus 3. Why I am using minus? Because you can see inside the bracket plus there, okay? That is different from standard form. That is why don't write 4 and 3. You have to write minus 4, minus 3. Clear? Now, next one, radius. Radius is square root of 109 is the answer. Is it clear now? Okay, you can see one more question. Here also you have to find center and radius. Let me arrange the x terms first. That is x square minus 2x. Then y terms. In that order, y square plus 10y. Then 4 must go other side. Only x terms and y terms you have to arrange it in that quadratic order. That is 28 already here. Plus 4 will go. Other side is going to be minus 4. Okay, now I'm going to apply completing the square. That c value, that new number you have to introduce. So how do you introduce? What is b here? Minus 2. So minus 2, take half of minus 2, then square it. You will get 1. Okay, that is x square minus 2x plus 1. Then do the same thing and to the next quadratic expression, that is y square plus 10y. Here b is 10 divided by 2, then square it. So it's going to be plus 25. Don't forget those two numbers, you have to write it in the other side also. So what will be in the right hand side? 28 minus 4 is 24. Then plus 1, then plus 25. Is it clear? Now, this quadratic expression, we can write it in bracket form very easily. Put a bracket there inside x, that is common in all the question. Then next symbol is symbol of b, that is minus here. Here b is minus. Then square root of c, that is going to be 1. Is it clear? Then same do it for the next bracket. Put a bracket square inside y always. Then symbol of b is positive. Then square root of c is going to be 5. Is it clear? So this side it is going to be 50. Right? So now it is very easily we can find what the center and radius. So center is 1 minus 5 because of plus 5 there, so I have to write minus 5. Then radius is what? Square root of 50 we can write. In the simplest side form is 5 root 2. Do you see that? So that's how we do. Now we can move to the equation of a tangent to a circle. How do we find the equation of a tangent to a circle? Okay, a circle is given. Let me draw a tangent. I hope you know what you mean by tangent. It's a straight line touching only one point on a curve. Here it is circle. Clear? Let me draw the tangent. See, I draw a tangent also. Now, the rule you must know, it is very important. That is at the point of contact. This point, let me write the point A. Those coordinates are 5, 1. Just an example, 5, 1. That point A is known as point of contact of a tangent with the circle. If I draw to that point a radius like this, always radius is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. So we are going to find the equation of the tangent, and the center is also given. Center is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. This is just an example. So here center is given and point of contact also given. So how do you find the equation of tangent? I told you tangent is a straight line. So you need only 2 points. Already one point is there. What is that point? Point A. That is 5, 1. Now you have to find the gradient of this tangent, right? You know that since radius and the tangent, they are perpendicular, therefore gradient of tangent times gradient of radius. Since they are perpendicular, always it is equal to minus 1. So using this one, we can find the gradient of tangent. Gradient of tangent times gradient of radius we can find out because 2 points on the radius are given. That is a change in y. That is 1 minus 2, that is plus 2, divided by 5 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Gradient of tangent times is going to be 3 divided by 2 is equal to minus 1. So gradient of tangent is equal to, divide both sides, 3 by 2. That is minus 1 divided by 3 by 2. So the answer is going to be minus 2 by 3. We got it. So one point on tangent is there, gradient on tangent also there. We can find the equation very easily. Formula is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Substitute. That is y minus 1 is equal to minus 2 over 3 x minus 5. Then simplify. Y minus 1 is equal to, open the bracket with the minus 2 over 3. That is minus 2 over 3x plus 10 over 3. Therefore, y is equal to, send to minus 1 other side. That is minus 2 over 3x plus 10 over 3 plus 1. So the final answer is y is equal to minus 2 over 3x plus this one. When you do it in the calculator, it will give you 13 over 3. Is it clear? This is the equation of the tangent. Clear? So here we made use of the main property, that is radius and tangent, they are perpendicular at the point of contact, here at point A. Is it clear? Okay, learners, here we are going to discuss circles intersection. So 3 cases are there. Case 1 is circles intersecting at one point, or circles touch externally. We can see that. See, only one point is there. Then coming to the second case, they do not intersect. There's a gap in between. Then third case is they overlapped or intersecting at 2 points, or they touch internally. You understand? So how do you check that whether it touch only 1 point, 2 points, or do not touch? For that, we can see that the center of first circle is M and second circle is N. Even if they are 2 circles are identical or different size, there's no problem. So how do we identify that? Look at the first case. A radius sum, that is a radii, sum of the radii, that is R1 plus R2 is same as distance from center to center, that is Mn. center of first circle to center of second circle. Find out the radius of two circle, then add it, and then find the distance between center to center. Then after that, if you can equate them, they are equal. If they are same, means they touch only one point. Only one point, okay? They touch at one point. But now coming to the second case, disjoint one. Here, R1 plus R2, sum of their radius is smaller than, you can see that from M to N, the distance from M to N, that is Mn is bigger than sum of their radii. We can see that one because of the gap also there, when it comes to distance. Clear? So Mn, the distance Mn is greater than R1 plus R2. Now coming to the third case, what is that? If they intersect at 2 points, which means M and N, they are close. Sum of the radii, that is R1 plus R2, is bigger than, isn't it? Bigger than Mn, where distance between M and N is smaller than R1 plus R2. So this is how we are proving. So two circles are given. You have to prove that whether they touch 1 point, 2 points, or they do not touch. What you have to do? So in general, if you want to prove any one of this condition, what you have to do? You have to find the radius of two circles, then distance between center to center. Okay, then after that, if sum of the radii is equal to the distance between center to center, means first condition, that is circles touch at 1 point. Sum of the radii is smaller than distance from center to center, then it is second condition. It is in the second condition, that is they do not touch. Sum of the radii is greater than the distance between center to center, then two circles touch at 2 points, or two circles touch internally. Is it clear? We will do questions based on these conditions in my next video. Okay. Now coming to transformation of a circle. So look at the question. Find the equation of the new circle if the given circle moves 3 units up and 5 units to the left. What will be the equation of the new circle? You know, the transformation means translation, reflection, rotation and enlargement. Here, except enlargement, other three, what you have to do is find the center and do the necessary changes. So question number 1, we can see that the circle, the center, let me write the center. Okay, the center of the circle is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. So when it comes to a transformation, especially translation, reflection and rotation, you have to change and do the necessary changes. So here they said that 3 units up and down movements, y value will be changed. Left and right movement, x value will be changed. So the new center will be, what happened to the x value? 5 units to the left means the old x value minus 5. To the left means you have to subtract. Then what happened to the y value of the center of the circle? That is minus 2. 3 units up means you have to add 3 with the minus 2. That is minus 2 plus 3. So the new center is minus 2, then this is going to be 1. So that is a new center, and radius will not change, because here what is happening? Only the translation. When there is a translation, only the position of the circle will be changed. So radius remains same. So the new equation of the new circle is x minus minus 2 is plus 2 all square plus y minus 1 all square is equal to r square is 10. This is the equation of the new circle. Now coming to next transformation, that is enlargement. That is question number 2. The circle is enlarged by a scale factor of 3. So when that is we are increasing the size of the circle. So here center will be changed and radius also will be changed. What you have to do? You have to just multiply by 3. So write the center, that is 3, then minus 2 is the center of the original circle, become because scale factor is 3, just to multiply x value and y value of the center. That is 3 times 3 is 9. Then minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. So this is going to be the new center. Similarly, you have to do the same thing with the radius also. What is the radius here? Square root of 10. You have to multiply by 3. That is 3 times square root of 10. So we are done. Now just write the new equation. That is x minus 9 all square plus y minus 6, that is plus 6 all square, is equal to 3 square root of 10, that is the radius, square. So we can rewrite x minus 9 all square plus y plus 6 all square is equal to, when you square 3, square root of 10 is going to be 90. So that is the equation of the new circle. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see this type of many questions in my coming videos. See you then. Bye-bye.